My morning routine right now consists of waking up, taking my hormone medication. I have to wait like 30 minutes before I can eat anything. So I usually have just some water and kind of put my contacts in and just think about what I'm gonna eat, basically. And then I had a protein bar because I like to get something in my tummy as soon as possible, because once I have something in my tummy, I can have some coffee, which is my favorite part of every morning. I like to get back in my bed with my books and my journal and just kind of start the day not on my phone. Just practicing some mindfulness and self-reflection. Some mornings it's easier than others. Some mornings it's 5 pages and I get out of bed. Some mornings it's 20 pages. Some mornings it's a whole journal entry. It just kind of depends. I am starting therapy really soon, so I'm trying to kind of journal about my feelings and kind of my goals for therapy and things I want to work through, because it's hard for me to articulate that unless I get it all down on paper first. So we're gonna do that for a little bit, and then I'm currently reading 2 books. So I'm currently reading Joan Didion, The Year of Magical Thinking. I'm about halfway through this one. And I'm also reading The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. And about a third of the way through this one. This one's more of like a nonfiction. Well, it's like basically a lot of studies and research and case studies about those who have gone through trauma of many different sorts and the effects that that has on our bodies, our biology, our brain chemistry. And I mean, the body keeps the score on every level. So it's your brain, it's your body, it shows up in every aspect of our lives, you know, the things that we carry and the things that we've gone through. So it's really teaching me about the importance of befriending these things that plague us and at least getting acquainted with them so that we can overcome this together, because they're not going anywhere. You know, the demons and the negative coping skills and reactions and things that are hardwired aren't just gonna go away overnight. So it's not why I'm starting therapy. I've been needing therapy, but I'm just in very much of a mental health and wellness kick right now. To refill my little pill box that I have. It's like this little daily pill box situation. Truthfully, I am filming this to hold myself accountable because I tend to fill it up and then it goes empty. And then I just like take the pills out of the bottle for like days, weeks, without refilling it. And then it's like, I don't always know, like I have a bad memory and I get deja vu because I take medicine every day. So I sometimes don't remember if I took my medication, and that's not good, especially with someone with anxiety, because then I'm like, oh no, like if I don't take it, I'm gonna get like side effects and things like that. And yeah, so, you know, we like a good routine. This is Mr. Marmar. He's my best friend. You're my best friend. Okay, so let's go through. Transparently, I take an anxiety medication. So we're gonna pop that in here. Another one. And then I also take a hormone medication. Gotta keep those levels normal, which I need to, speaking of that, I need to go get my blood drawn. Maybe I'll go tomorrow, but I like need to go every like 2 to 3 months just to get my TSH levels tested to make sure that my body is, my levels of that hormone that the thyroid produces are normal and in order. Hormones are very important, is something that I have learned. And they affect everything, like your skin, your mental health, your energy levels, your menstrual cycle, like, you know, the hormones affect everything. So got to keep those in check. And now we have our little handy dandy travel pill case that we will put in the bathroom. That is that. Okay, so I just met with a therapist for our intro call, and it went well. It went really well. The person I spoke to was super calm and kind and made me feel like I was heard and like I was completely in control. And, you know, like I didn't have to spill everything in one conversation, which was really nice. But yeah, I think we're going to start sessions next week. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's hard to know based off of like one conversation with someone if it's going to be a great therapist match. But I'm just so excited to get back into therapy and start doing some work and reflection and just, I don't know. I'm kind of at my wit's end with myself. So I'm ready to just have a safe space where I can go to vent and kind of work through some of my more self-critical perspectives and kind of my nervous system and how it, you know, automatically wants to react to stressful situations and even just non-stressful situations. Like I'm trying to find more ways of just grounding myself in my body and my mind. Besides, you know, I can use all kinds of distractions of like walking, working out, yoga, meditation, listening to music, reading. But I want to find ways to, when I sit with myself, just feel at ease and calm and be kinder to myself, because it's something that I struggle with a lot, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. But it feels good to get the words out and start talking to someone. That said, I do have like an emotional vulnerability hangover, because I did start crying a little bit when we were talking about like what was coming up and just how I was feeling during the call. And I don't know, just sharing my, innermost thoughts and feelings and background with someone that I barely know, with anyone, is overwhelming. So I just was feeling really emotional, but she made me feel safe and heard, and I didn't feel weird for getting emotional. But of course now I'm making myself feel weird, because that's what I do best. But I don't think she was fazed at all, and I'm excited to start meeting with her and just seeing how it goes. So that's my little therapy update. If you're nervous to do it, like, I'm one of the most anxious, like, overthinking, ruminating chick out there, and I got through it, and you can too, okay? If I can do it,